Yo, what up, though, man? Gutta Boy in the building, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Can't complain.
H-Town finest, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes,
man.
Sir. H-Town to the heart.
Now, you pulled up in the Triple D in a good time, man. It's been kind of heated between H-Town and Dallas, man. It's been kind of wild, man.
I've been seeing.
This could go bad if, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. It could go bad, man.
For real.
How is Houston taking, though, that whole confrontation right now?
Well, I can't really speak too much on what they think, but it ain't got nothing to do with me, you know what I'm saying? It started back way before probably I was born.
I got you.
Yeah.
So you feel like this is just a rivalry that's just always been going on? Because I've been in Dallas for about 10 years now, but I've never seen the actual beef between a city brewing up like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With, you know, you got TSF and you got Hood Fame.
Yeah.
Go Yayo now, man. Like, do you think this will get bad, or do you think this is something that they're going to end up resolving?
I don't know if it's clout. I don't know if it's real beef for some street stuff. I don't really know, so I can't really say if it's gonna go bad or not, you know. So it is up in the air right now.
Okay, so you're a Houston native, Houston born and raised.
Yes, sir.
I know Dallas is very territorial, so when people say they from Dallas, people get offended from Dallas when you say you're from Dallas and you really live outside the city limits. Like, so Houston, do you actually live in the city of Houston, or what? Or are you from an area around Houston?
City of Houston.
Okay, so what was it like for you growing up, man?
Hard. You seen everything growing up. Murder, robberies, prostitution, everything.
Got you. So what route did you go? Did you end up getting involved in any criminal activity, or are you more so, which way did you lean? Because although we got all these things, we know Texas is a sports state. So usually if you ain't got in the streets, you was definitely playing
in the sports. Yeah.
So what about you, man?
I could say I took both routes. Younger, I was an athlete growing up, but fell in with the wrong people, so that route changed quickly.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what sport? You said you're an athlete.
Football,
that was your
track.
Okay.
I played basketball for a little bit, but that wasn't my style. I ain't like it too much.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So for you, when did things kind of fall off for you in your story that you kind of took the turn going down the wrong road?
My brother passing.
Okay. Can you kind of tell me about that, man? I'm sorry to hear your loss.
Well, it was like, I want to say 9th grade.
Okay.
Going into my 9th grade year. And he was rapping. That's why I really started rapping. But he was like, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna start rapping. And I was like, rapping? Like, you a goofy. Like, you know what I'm saying, we don't do all that. So we ended up falling off because he had got on some money and moved to the suburbs or like that. So we kind of fell off a little bit. But actually, I had moved to the suburbs to get away from the hood. And we was kicking it hard like every day. You couldn't see me without him and him without me, you know, so it was kicking it hard. So one day I was asleep. I can't get into that, but yeah, I had woke up and the female was blowing my phone over that knew both of us. I was like, I picked up the phone, I'm like, hello? And she was like, you talk to JQ? And I was like, no, I'm finna call him right now. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to go link up later on, which was last night. He was gonna do a show. He had told me to pull up. So I texted him first. I had just woke up. I had to brush my teeth and shit. So I texted him after I got done. I was like, bro, ain't text me back. So I called him. So I called her back. I was like, what's up? Why you asking me where he at or whatever like that? She was like, do he still got the same car that he was driving? So I was like, yeah. She was like, pull up to this address. So I know, because, you know what I'm saying, I know areas in A-Leaf or like that. So when she sent me the address, I already knew, you know what I'm saying, what apartment complex it was and all that. And I used to mess with a female over there. So long story short, everything was falling into place. So when I clicked on the girl Instagram thing, she had like videos, you know what I'm saying, crime scene taped off and shit like that. So I'm like, what happened? She was like, somebody got shot and killed 2 people. So I was like, word, order like that. So I ended up pulling over there like that and found out it was my brother.
Damn, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's cool.
Did they ever figure out who did it, or like?
They figured out who did it, and the crazy part about it, he out right now in the world.
Man.
He out right now in the world.
But so how's he out? Was it they saying it was self-defense? Is that was the?
It wasn't self-defense. They gonna play it like that, but it wasn't self-defense if you could have moved away from the situation.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So your brother and one other person was killed at that time, man. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's cool.
So then once that happened, that turned you to the streets?
Not so much. I was distant after that, like trying to cope with everything and feel like, you know what I'm saying, like after that I ain't even want to get close to nobody.
Got
Yeah.
you. Okay. And so then you said this happened in 9th grade, right?
Yeah.
So then you go on, you doing your high school thing. At what point in time were you already doing music before he died, or was it after he died you started doing music?
After.
Okay, so when did you start saying like, okay, I'm gonna pick up the mic, I'm gonna really try to pursue music?
Well, really, it wasn't until I got the tattoo of his name. It was a dude that moved from Memphis. His name Jew. Shout out Jew. So he did my tattoo or whatever like that. And he was doing the music. He lived with his cousin or whatever like that. So his cousin in the back making beats and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just messing with bro like that. He was like, bro, I feel like we gonna link in the future. But he's like, not even doing no tattoos and nothing like that. He's like, I feel like we're gonna link. I see something in you. So I'm looking at bro weird because, you know what I'm saying, after the whole situation, I'm looking like, what the hell this nigga on?
Yeah.
So long story short, I was messing with my other bro I had met in Cyprus when I started going to school out there.
Gotcha.
So, you know what I'm saying, after that, he was doing a little music or like that. So he's like, pull up to the studio or like that. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I pull up. So he pulled up a beat or like that. He started rapping. He was like, go in there, ho, and do something. So I was like, man, I ain't no rapper, bro. I'm just low key with it. So he ended up convincing me. So I went up in there. We did that song or whatever like that. So I was like, damn, I ain't know trying to rap felt like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Got you.
I sent it to Jew. He was like, pull up ASAP. Let me hop on that. So we pulled up. And after that, I ain't gonna lie, it was just history after that.
History after that. And so how long ago was this when you recorded your first song?
I want to say 2 to 3 years.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah.
I got you. So then at what point in time, because, you know, a lot of people get into the rap and they start doing this, like, man, I like doing this. But what was that one moment for you that you say, you know what, I'm actually good at this shit. Like, this is what I'm going.
Man, I still don't feel that way.
You still don't feel that way. You still feel like you hungry. You still got a lot to prove.
Yeah, I still got a lot to prove. I mean, I got people that support me and make me want to go harder. But at the same time, it's like I got to work on listening to that negative shit that just throw me off and it make me want to go harder. But at the same time, I'd be like, I don't even want to be a rapper for real. I don't know if I'm doing this for me or my bro.
Got you. So, like, what's making it? Because that's the tough thing to deal with, right? Yeah. Like, if you decide to be deciding to become an artist, the more popular you're gonna get a lot of people that praise you, but you're gonna also get people that's gonna talk down to you. So, like, how do you feel like you mentally prepare to also go through the scrutiny that you see in the comments, or you don't even know a person, you just doing your thing, trying to provide for yourself, and then they just throwing shade just off the fact that they're trying to get your attention? Like, how do you handle that?
Fuck them.
You good, homie?
They ain't doing nothing for me. They ain't stopping nothing, because at the end of the day, blessings gonna come on blessings, and all that other stuff for the birds.
Okay, no doubt, man. So, like, the music industry right now, you know what I'm saying, with the streaming, the internet, you know, visuals, all of that, is going crazy. Like, what do you feel like is the one thing that you feel like you're missing that really just take you to that next level?
Me promoting myself.
Okay, that's deep. So, what's stopping you?
Like that.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm not a social media person.
Then how can you promote yourself?
That's what I'm saying. Me, myself.
Man, but that's something you can control, though.
Yeah, it's something I control. I need to work on and stop pushing people out that can help me, but it's something that I got to learn within myself.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to make this, bro, you can't do it without a team.
Yeah, for sure. For
sure. Like, so, yeah, I see you got a record. I checked that joint out on SoundCloud. Kind of tell me about the record that you got right now.
Which one?
It was what's the link?
Knock Knock.
The one with the gun image in it.
You talking about G Code?
Yeah, G Code. That's the joint that came up on.
That's my shit right there.
So tell me a little bit about G Code. Is that the newest release?
Yeah, that's the newest one. The newest one I released, yeah.
So tell me about that record. How did you come up with that record?
Actually, it's my bro's song. He just wanted me to hop on there.
Got you.
See, basically, it was just like a remake of another song I did called Run It Up. And basically, it was just after we did Run It Up, which is my second song I made, and me and bro just been making music on music. Like, we got so much music, we didn't even release shit.
Got you.
But yeah, that's little bro.
Okay. So, like, with 2020 being crazy, like, has the pandemic, although you don't promote yourself, but do you feel like has the pandemic slowed you down? Has it helped you get better? Like, how has the pandemic worked for you?
Money still rolling in.
Money still rolling in.
Money still rolling in.
I got you. So what about visuals? Because I know I kind of checked. I didn't really see a lot of visuals. So like,
I got visuals. It's just some old shit that I feel like I could have did better on, so I don't
got
promote
you.
it.
You don't promote it. You always on to the next one. I got you, man. So what can we expect 2020 then?
2020
for the rest of the year.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The other day I just told myself, 2020, I ain't dropping nothing else.
Okay.
But recently, the dude that I did the song with, Vontae, that's my little bro right there. But recently he was like, they just dropped a video to G Code. So I was like, all right, I ain't gonna drop after that. I was like, I'm just stack on this so you know what I'm saying, I can go chill with songs I already recorded and they think it's new.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's fair. That most artists, to them, a song get old. They forget, like, bro, it's 8 billion people in the world who hadn't heard that song. It's always gonna be new to us.
Yeah.
We don't know when it was recorded. Only you do.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of artists, I think they get disgruntled and discard older music. Like, oh, this is old. And it's like, bro, majority of the world have not heard it yet.
Yeah.
You might have got rid of your hit. Thought you threw it aside because it was old to you.
Yeah.
So how do you think you're gonna come back going forward? A song getting old to you, how do you stop that from happening so you can get it out to the masses?
I mean, I ain't gonna let it get too old because my plan, I'm gonna keep dropping and dropping and dropping. In 2021, motherfuckers gonna be sick of me dropping.
Got you. So flooding the market.
Flooding the market, you got to.
So you gonna drop, so you did one more thing for 2020, then 2021, what are we gonna expect then?
Ooh. What you ain't gonna expect. Videos, interviews, shows, all that. Everything. It's nothing I'm not gonna do. Model act, if that come up, you know what I'm saying, apart, then I'm gonna do it.
For sure, man.
Yeah.